A high-tech international car theft ring just got busted in D.C. with the vehicles shipped overseas. Here's the scary part. Investigators say thieves could steal a car in under a minute using a high-tech device. Joining us now, the woman that unwound the whole thing, Jeanine Pirro, the U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, great friend of the show. Judge, how did you do it? And tell us what they're up to now. They're not smashing windows anymore.
No, you know what? They don't need keys and they don't need hot wiring. There's no drama. And they've got something called an autel, which, by the way, needs to be regulated by the industry. That is a very simple device that literally rewrites the brain of the vehicle. So in the dark of night, these guys in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Washington, D.C., they use this autel. They rewrite the brain of the vehicle. The vehicle is then taken to a cooling off zone in one place in the Marriott in Pennsylvania and in another place in the Navy Yard in D.C. where they change the VIN, they change they strip the VIN and they change the license plate, and then they transport them to ports in Savannah, Georgia, and these cars are then transported to Africa, and they put them in these cargo holders where they label the holder furniture so that it doesn't get the scrutiny that it would normally get if it were labeled vehicles. They steal Camaros and Chevys and Honda. By the way, Honda is the most popular stolen car in the United States. So in less than 60 seconds, the car is gone and on its way to Africa.
So when I always thought, how do they get them on the barge without asking questions? And you're saying they don't look in the containers.
They don't look in the containers. My understanding is that, and by the way, we've got another 100 cars that we're on to right now, that this has been going on for a while. And look, these are old crimes being committed in new ways. You know, there's no drama with this. Bang, less than 60 seconds, the car is gone. It's cooled off, transported, and then shipped to Africa. No one is looking in the containers, and they're making a fortune. So I think that people need to understand that their vehicles, they have to make sure that, you know, they are in a place where at least they're alerted if something is stolen.
Yeah, at least you have a shot at getting it, because it seems like you guys unwound it. We still have to learn how to stop it. Now let's talk about something else.
We will.
I know. It's pretty amazing what you've already done. So now let's talk about something that's happened in a lot of cities, especially yours. Over in D.C., these juveniles just will take over a town, take over a square, take over a block. And you said, hey, we need a curfew for these kids. If parents are going to crack down, give law enforcement the power to crack down. Where are we at with a permanent juvenile curfew?
The problem is, Brian, that there has been a curfew. It has to be reinstated. But the D.C. Council, which has been missing in action as it relates to crime, especially juvenile crime in the district, is refusing to act. They just keep moving things forward. Mayor Bowser and I have been arguing that it's time to have the ability to have these discretionary curfews, because what happens, Brian, is these teens go on social media and they'll say meet up in 2 hours, where we don't know about it, and the curfew is maybe 11 or midnight to 6, and the police need to be able to go there and stop these curfews. Let me tell you what's got to happen here. What's got to happen is we've got to start getting the parents involved in this. Parents are responsible for their kids. The government is not. There is robbery and assaults and all kinds of crimes being committed, and parents need to understand that even if your kid wants to go to one of these teen takeovers or meetings or social events, that they can become the victim of a crime. My focus right now and my thought is we can start going after these parents in juvenile court. So when you arrest these kids as part of a teen takeover and it goes to the juvenile court, you bring the parents in, you sanction them, you make them a part of a parental counseling program. I was a family court judge for a minute, and I know that you've got persons in need of supervision. You can mandate the parents be a part of it. And that is the piece that is missing. The Mayor Bowser, who's done a great job in D.C., and we have worked together since I got here, is doing everything she can. But the D.C. Council, I mean, they'll take a break while the kids are on vacation. We know what's going to happen. We know how it's going to happen. And parents need to be involved. It's their job.
I understand. That's good. And you know what? That's a great idea. And I think Chicago and New York has got a huge problem like that, too. Judge, thanks so much. Always great to see you.
Always great to see you, too.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.